other events. And apparently all of a sudden my expert hotkeys just decided to start working again. Isn't that wonderful? Alright, well, let's introduce our players. Here in the upper left hand corner of the map we have our blue Protoss player from Nuit Blanche, representing Team Baguette in the SC2 Improved Team League, PtitDrogo. Down to the bottom right hand corner we have our teal Zerg player from Redbloods, Spazymazy. So ZVP on Coda, the map choice of PtitDrogo here. Again, very common map to see early on in these clan wars, one of the more popular maps in the current map pool. Taken quite frequently right now over maps such as Expedition Lost, Inferno Pools. It's quite cool to see a map which is played so often, and it's actually, I think right now our current map pool is kind of the best it's been for so long. It's there's no real maps where you're like, man, I really never want to play this ever. Iron Fortress isn't very popular, Inferno Pool still isn't very popular, but you know, it's not like last season where it was like, well, no one ever wants to play on Inferno Pools or Secret Spring, and then there was like a bunch of other maps as well which people were just like, nope, nope, nope. Well, the rest of the maps, they're still like playable on, but people didn't like them so much. Like even Expedition Lost was a map where people were like, no, this isn't great for like Terrans against Protoss and stuff like this. It's such a good Zerg map, so we saw that viewed a lot as well that last season. Coming across the map here, this probe from PtitDrogo, just going to be getting some early scouting, looking to see what's going on. He did open up with a gateway first here, so no Nexus first, and he will block this hatchery of the Zerg there for a little while here as well. I suppose Spazymazy wants to put that down right now, but instead we'll start an Overlord and just keep spending his minerals as he needs to. PtitDrogo just going to keep controlling this, and we'll let it go down to one more hit away from death before he will run away up in towards this main base. He wants to get a bit more information, mostly just wants to see when exactly the gas is taken, and he sees it's not taken just yet, and that's pretty much all the information he can get, of course, right now. So he'll just head out of the base and go back home, or actually just sit here on the ramp and patrol, wait to see if anything is going to be coming across any Zerglings or so. Again, any extra information he can gain right now is nice, as he's in a position where I guess if he wants to, he can cancel this out, and I guess he doesn't need to either. He starts warp gate as well, so we'll see if he cancels this out to put the Nexus down, or he'll probably just let it finish. He starts chrono boosting that warp gate as well, so that's quite interesting. First Zerglings on the way across the map, and they are beginning to give chase to this probe. As these Alex just come out here and will be used to defend against these early Zerglings. And this probe will probably make it back home alive. It's regenerate shield, so it actually almost definitely will be. Well, it will be 100%. And coming up here, and so it will now come in, try and fight these Zerglings. We do see a mothership go on the way, so there's nothing really to be lost here. This pylon could maybe be cancelled for a little while, or delayed a little while, which would be kind of nice, but without gas, it's not like he's going to really abuse that. Third hatchery is already on the way for Spazymazy back at home, so his kind of choice of how he's going to play out this game is already sort of being made here, where he's just going to be kind of playing off of 3 hatcheries, playing the macro game, letting the Protoss macro up and decide what he wants to do for the game, whether he wants a 2 base all in, whether he wants to go up to 3 bases or not. So Zerglings just taking the watchtowers, and yeah, other than that, not really too much else taking place, just a couple of Zerglings heading back home still, as this hatchery will sit strong on this third base for now. Nothing to really bother with there, but there's 3 gateways being added on by PtitDrogo. No second gas in the main base, and he was chrono boosting that warp gate earlier, and he still is right now. And so the aggression is about to start piling on here. Probe coming through the middle of the map alongside a mothership core. A few Zerglings being made right now by Spazy, but the Rotron is only just now being dropped, so this could go very sour for him very, very quickly here. Pylon being dropped just outside his base, and he will see that though with these Zerglings, and nothing nearby to actually help out with that. Another Pylon going to have to be dropped over to the left hand side. His mothership core is going to pick up 1 Zergling kill, and not quite a second. Cancel comes down at the last moment here. These Zerglings will continue to look for another Pylon. He will find it, so he sees where this is. He knows now this is a committed attack. He's actually made 4 drones between then and now, and while his Roach is about to finish, but he doesn't have much gas for Roaches. He's only going to be able to make 3 Roaches as Stalkers get walked in here. No Zergling speed, and so Stalker's going to be able to kite Zerglings all day, but the Roaches, there's just not going to be enough of them, and moving up the ramp right now, PtitDrogo is in a fantastic position. He's going to come in, he's going to kill this first queen, and Well, this third hatchery is almost dead already. 6 things in production right now. A couple will loop around, maybe try and kill this pylon or so. But I'm not even sure if that'll be too successful and give us reposition these units to actually get a head start on shooting onto these zerglings, which might very well pop out of those eggs. And a few roaches moving forwards, and they will actually find these cells, but the stalkers are coming down into position as well, and the stalkers will begin to fire onto the roaches. And again, there just isn't that much gas for Spazymazy, so you just can't really make that many units. And, well, that many roaches specifically. And Zalts in the front here doing the tank, and time up being dropped so that the Zalts can close the distance from the roaches should they try to retreat, which they don't really. And the stalkers will take down all of these right now, and Spazy is just not prepared for this at all. Drone's being put into this at this point as well. He knows with just pure slow ling against mostly just stalkers and Zalts as well, he knows he's going to need some form of a miracle to be able to survive this right now. And Overlord getting taken down as Zalts moving forwards once again. You're looking to just try and get a position where they can finish up the game from the Zerglings. Are going to wrap around these stalkers, and well, they're just going to try to wrap around. They're going to kite away, of course. Themselves just trading away wherever they can, and drones starting to fall out as well. Slowly but surely, the supply of Spazymazy is dropping here. And as these elves do get cleaned up, these stalkers will continue. In fact, getting quite a lot of hit points. These stalkers actually might run out of might run out of steam here in a moment. He's killed 6 drones, and he can get one more depending on his control. He's just going to try and get out of there. No, he's just going to give it a minute. So he kills 6 drones there, and 41 against 25 workers at this point in time. 4 stalkers still sat here on this first pylon, and well, this is a sign that the cross player knows he's done a lot of damage here early in this game. He had some 3 more gates, gets ready to go into another wave of this attack. Still no Zergling speed, and these Zerglings continually getting kited away from by these stalkers. Some Zerglings cancelled, drones cancelled at this third base. And this is the problem for Spazymazy. He has to make units to defend, but he has to make drones, otherwise he's not going to be able to keep up an economy. And again, it's just kind of, it's already just gone too far. You know, there's no real way to come back from this sort of deficit early on here, really, as a Zerg player. More Zal's being walked in, a sentry also being added on right now. Single force field could go a long way. We might even just use it for Guardian Shield to help a little bit against the roaches. There's a couple more sentries get walked in as well, so looking as though a couple of force fields here to split up this army a little bit. Trap some roaches from retreating to allow the Zalts to connect, or even just you know, just split up the army a bit so that the in general he doesn't have to fight quite as much at one time. A couple more stalkers, a couple more Zalts, and it looks as though PtitDrogo is ready to go here, and here he is going up this ramp. He's going to get a couple of seconds here perhaps. Yeah, he's going to start killing against the Zerglings. A couple of forces coming in such a way that these units will not be able to retreat very easily. Another force field as well just to secure that. These units are indeed trapped. They can maybe go up the ramp, but too little too late. PtitDrogo will take this as the drones are pulled into him, and GG will be called, and the series gets evened up just like that. 1 game apiece here now.